All right, what's going on, Dokkan Battle players? Just want to make sure that you know and are reminded that there are a bunch of EZAs during the celebration. 3 of them which are sub-EZAs, and 1 which I will go over in another video is the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock main EZA of the event. So the 3 sub-EZAs here are this Super Saiyan 2 Bardock right here, and we have the physical Super Saiyan Bardock, which is a really good unit after his EZA, and then we also have the Tech Super Saiyan Bardock as well, and their EZA medals will actually come from the original Extreme Z battle event specifically for this guy, the Masked Saiyan right here. So if we switch over to my game right here, I can show you exactly where to get the medals, just like every sub EZA, but just in case you are new to the game and need some help navigating the game a little bit. If you are new to the game and haven't completed this event for the first time, you do have to complete all 30 stages in order to be able to select all the levels like you see here and go back through and farm the medals for the sub EZAs, because the first time that you complete all 30 stages, those medals are technically for this Masked Saiyan right here, and you'll have, you know, the 15 bronze, 40 silver, 30 gold, and 30 rainbow to rainbow this guy. That being said, what I would recommend is if you completed the stage, or not completed the stage, completed this Extreme Z battle event fully, and when you go back through and farm the medals, farm level 10 for the bronze medal, because you get 2 medals per run. Whereas if you farm level 5, you're only gonna get 1 medal per run, so it's gonna go a little quicker if you farm level 10. And you will need 36 of those bronze medals, and then you want to farm level 20 right here next for the silver medals, because you get 4 medals for each run. Whereas if you farm level 15, you only get 2 medals for each run, so it'll be a little quicker on level 20. And then you will need a total of 60 silver medals. But then you got level 25 where you can farm the gold medals and get 4 medals at a time, and you only need 36 of those. And then the rainbow medals, and you get 4 medals at a time there, and you need a total of 36 rainbow medals to fully EZA the sub EZA Bardock. If we go to the battle info here, you do need to run a revenge category team. Now the Masked Saiyan is a tech unit, so you want to bring as many super int units as possible under the revenge category. Now that's going to be a little bit difficult because the revenge category has a lot of extreme units. And when you actually filter out the revenge category, I can actually show you here real quick. Let me show you the team I've been using to farm this guy. This is the team I've been using, and if we go to revenge category here, I can show you that there's a lot of extreme type units in this category, so it may be a bit difficult for you to find some super class units, but any amount of super class units you can put on there, that's fine. Even though the extreme class units aren't going to be as effective, they can at least defend well still. They just won't be able to do as much damage as a super class unit would, because if we look at the battle info here, it says effective when attacking. That's why, you know, that's why I say bring a super class unit, because super AGL, super tech, and also super int are the ones that will be able to deal the most amount of damage to this Masked Saiyan. But the revenge category overall is actually effective at defending. So if you have a mix between extreme and super class units on your team under the revenge category and under these 3, well, you probably don't want to do AGL for defending, because his typing tech is type advantage against AGL. So at the very least, bring super tech and super int units, or extreme tech and extreme int units for the effective when defending effect right there. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, these 3 sub EZAs are pretty good, and I just want to point out that if you have this Bardock right here, I mean, these 2 are good, but they're not anything like this Bardock right here. This guy's a priority if you really want to know which one to go for first. This guy is definitely a priority, because he gets defense plus 318%, attack plus 180% when performing a super attack, which is pretty good. This guy's an overall great support, because he's all allies key plus 2 in attack and defense plus 30%. And then he guards all attacks within the same turn after receiving an attack, which is pretty good. Keep in mind that this goes really well with the defense plus 318%. And after his EZA, where are his stats? After his EZA, he has, I want to say, okay, so this is 100%, never mind. Yeah, so 18,000 HP, which is pretty good for a TUR. especially a sub-EZA TUR. 10,712, which is on the lower end of the defense spectrum there, but with that 318%, that's still going to be quite a bit there. Just keep that in mind. And on his super attack, where's his super attack? He greatly raises defense for 1 turn on his super. Everything just synergizes in his kit. So if you want to prioritize which one you want to do first, or maybe you just don't want to grind all 3 because type of person, that's fine. This guy's a priority for sure. Plus an additional defense plus 30% within the same turn when guard is activated. Pretty basic kit, but a very good glow up as far as his EZA goes for his sub-EZA. Now I do say to prioritize this guy, and if you don't want to grind the others, that's fine. But keep in mind that you never know when units like these, even though they're not the greatest of the greats, especially in the EZA department, they're good but not great. You never know when you're going to need these guys, when they're going to be required for a future event. So if you do have these guys, they are premium units, so not everybody's going to have them, especially if you are newer to the game. They are older units, but if you've been playing for a while, you should have a few copies at the very least of each of these units, because they're pretty old. I don't know if they have the release dates. Oh yeah, this guy was released in 2016. This guy was released in 2016. This guy was released in 2015. So almost pretty much at the inception of the game. You should have at least a few copies of these guys, but if you don't, that's fine. If you do, definitely try and EZA them, because they're pretty good. And you know, these Bardocks are on a decent amount of categories that they're helping out. Smaller categories such as storied figures, revenge, of course, crossover, powerful comeback is actually a very good, or these Bardocks are a very good buff to this category as well. Time travelers as well, but bond of parent and child, power beyond Super Saiyan 2, pure Saiyans, and Goku's family. They don't really need help. Well, this Super Saiyan 2 category actually needs help, so this Super Saiyan 2 Bardock is actually pretty good. But the other Bardocks are Super Saiyan, and so they'd be helping out all these other smaller categories as well.